Hollywood thrives on drama, but the feud between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively is giving us a real-life blockbuster. Once partners in bringing It Ends With Us to the big screen, their collaboration has spiraled into a full-blown legal nightmare. Harassment claims, defamation suits, and behind-the-scenes manipulation. Could this be the biggest Hollywood fallout of the decade? Stick around, because we're diving deep into every jaw-dropping detail of this scandal. Today, we're not only breaking down the key events, but also exploring hidden backstories. So grab your popcorn and get comfortable. This is one Hollywood saga you won't want to miss. Justin Baldoni recently opened up in an interview that left fans reeling. In a raw, tear-filled confession, he revealed how this past year has taken an enormous toll on his mental and emotional well-being.
A lot of material success and a lot of emotional stress.
What makes this confession so heart-wrenching is the timing. Justin's interview was filmed before Blake Lively officially filed her lawsuits. Picture this. You're already battling inner demons, trying to maintain your creative vision, and then, bam! Legal papers are served over the holiday season, shattering any hope of a peaceful Christmas. It's almost as if the universe decided to pile on the drama just when he needed a break the most. In one particularly poignant moment, Justin mentioned that he felt like he had been running on empty for far too long. He opened up about the sleepless nights, the constant pressure to succeed, and the feeling that he was losing himself in the chaos. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the pressure to keep up appearances? Drop a comment below and share your story. Let's talk about the real side of celebrity life. What began as a promising creative venture quickly morphed into a battleground of accusations. Initially, It Ends With Us was set to be a groundbreaking film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, with both Baldoni and Lively wearing multiple hats as stars and co-producers. However, behind the glossy exterior, tensions were simmering. According to several industry insiders, the conflict ignited when creative differences began to surface. Justin Baldoni, a known advocate for authenticity and raw storytelling, was reportedly at odds with Blake Lively's desire to steer the film in a more commercially viable direction. Sources suggest that discussions over script revisions soon escalated into heated arguments. Lively, known for her hands-on approach in projects, allegedly demanded more control over the film's creative decisions, while Baldoni fought to preserve the original vision. Then came the allegations. Lively has accused Baldoni of sexual harassment and orchestrating a smear campaign against her. In a twist that sounds more like a movie plot than real life, Baldoni countered by filing defamation claims and insisting that Lively, with the support of her husband Ryan Reynolds, pushed him out of his own project. The situation further spiraled when Baldoni claimed that Lively had even used her close friendship with pop superstar Taylor Swift to intimidate him during a tense meeting at her New York City home. Let's break that down a bit more. According to Baldoni, he was invited to Lively's home, a move that should have signaled a friendly collaboration. Instead, he alleges that the environment turned hostile, with Swift and Reynolds looming large in the background, pressuring him to alter the script. One can only wonder, was this a case of creative differences gone horribly wrong, or was it a calculated move by Lively to consolidate power? For those who live for the backstage drama, here's where it gets really interesting. Insiders close to the production have revealed that tensions on set were not an isolated incident. It appears that the entire project was marred by a toxic atmosphere, where loyalties shifted and hidden agendas emerged. Rumor has it that as early as the pre-production phase, there were whispers of power struggles between the film's key players. Some crew members even mentioned that Lively's influence began to overshadow the creative decisions, leading to conflicts with other collaborators who had been on board from the start. One anonymous source revealed that there were heated debates about the film's direction, with some team members fearing that the original message of Colleen Hoover's novel was being lost in the process. Adding fuel to the fire, Baldoni's legal team has recently released a series of text messages and behind-the-scenes footage. These pieces of evidence, according to some legal experts, could provide a rare glimpse into what really transpired on set. The texts allegedly show a back and forth that paints a picture of a man trying desperately to maintain his artistic vision, only to be met with relentless opposition. There's also talk of an internal memo from a senior crew member suggesting that the creative conflict might have been exploited by higher-ups in the studio to create buzz and drive publicity. Yes, you heard that right. Could this entire debacle be part of a calculated plan to generate media hype? It might sound far-fetched, but in Hollywood, nothing is ever as it seems. The ripples from this scandal have spread far beyond just Baldoni and Lively. The entertainment industry is now sharply divided, with many prominent figures weighing in on the controversy. Some see Baldoni as a victim, a talented filmmaker who was undermined by a powerful, high-profile force. Others sympathize with Lively, arguing that her accusations highlight a broader systemic issue of power imbalances and harassment in Hollywood. One of the most intriguing aspects of this fallout is the reaction from Ryan Reynolds. Known for his witty banter and unflappable demeanor, Reynolds has been a staunch supporter of Lively throughout this ordeal. Sources close to the couple suggest that Reynolds may have even played a pivotal role in pushing Lively toward legal action, believing that Baldoni had not only crossed professional boundaries, but had also endangered her reputation. Then there's Taylor Swift, whose silence has been as loud as any statement. Typically a vocal advocate for her friends, Swift has notably refrained from commenting on the lawsuit. Her absence at several public events alongside Lively has led many to wonder if a rift has formed in their friendship. Could it be that Swift is distancing herself from the drama to protect her own brand? Or is there something more personal at play? The divide in Hollywood doesn't stop there. Social media is ablaze with heated debates, memes, and speculative threads. Every new detail, every leaked message adds another layer to an already convoluted narrative. Fans are rallying behind hashtags like #TeamJustin and #TeamBlake, turning this legal battle into a full-blown social media war. And with every tweet and post, the public's appetite for scandal grows. In the midst of all this chaos, it's worth noting that legal experts are divided too. Some pundits predict that the case will likely settle out of court, a private resolution that keeps the messy details off the public record. Others believe that a trial is inevitable, a courtroom showdown that could have far-reaching consequences for both careers. What's your prediction? Will we see a dramatic trial, or will the parties quietly seal a deal behind closed doors? Let us know your thoughts. As we look to the future, the burning question remains: what's next for Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively? With trial dates looming, Hollywood insiders are speculating wildly about the potential outcomes of this case. Imagine the courtroom drama: high-profile attorneys, intense cross-examinations, and a barrage of evidence that could rewrite the narrative of this feud. If the case goes to trial, it won't just be a legal battle. It will be a spectacle, a media frenzy that might set a precedent for how celebrity disputes are handled in the future. Some experts believe that if Baldoni loses, it could signal the end of his directing career, or at the very least, force him into a long period of professional rehabilitation. On the flip side, if Lively's claims are dismissed, it could cast a long shadow over her credibility and open up a Pandora's box of questions about abuse of power in Hollywood. But what if there's a middle ground? Many insiders are hinting at the possibility of a private settlement, a way to close the chapter without further public spectacle. In this scenario, both parties might agree to step back from the limelight, quietly mending fences while keeping the details under wraps. It's a familiar ending in celebrity legal battles, yet it leaves fans craving more transparency. There's also a broader cultural conversation taking shape around the themes raised in this feud. Issues like creative control, harassment, and the pressures of celebrity. In today's fast-paced digital world, every misstep is amplified, and every conflict becomes a case study for discussions on power dynamics in the workplace. What does it say about Hollywood when even the most successful films are overshadowed by legal battles and personal drama? How much of what we see on screen is just the tip of the iceberg? And let's not forget the ripple effects this could have on other high-profile projects. As the media continues to dissect every word and action, Other filmmakers and actors might think twice before getting involved in projects that could quickly turn into public spectacles. Could this lead to a new era in Hollywood, where collaborations are more cautious or even secretive? Only time will tell. That's it for our deep dive into the Baldoni-Lively feud. What's your take? Are these just creative differences? Or is there something more manipulative at play? Could the involvement of Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds hint at deeper industry politics? Imagine a live, unscripted showdown instead of a courtroom battle. Too wild or just the reality TV we crave? Share your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more explosive Hollywood updates.